Welcome to Farming Aid.
Today we're diving into a world that most people don't even realize exists, a world where sheep aren't just farm animals, but million-dollar investments. That's right, these incredible breeds are redefining what livestock can be worth. Behind their soft wool and quiet grazing lies a booming global industry built on genetics, luxury, and performance. These breeds are breaking auction records and setting new standards in agriculture. In this video, we're going to uncover how ordinary flocks became elite bloodlines worth fortunes, what makes these sheep so valuable, and how they're shaping the future of sustainable, high-profit farming. Stay tuned, because by the end of this, you'll see sheep in a completely new light. At the heart of this story stands the Merino sheep, the undisputed champion of the wool industry and a true symbol of luxury in textiles. Originating from Spain centuries ago, the Merino's fine, soft fleece became so valuable that exporting the breed was once a crime punishable by death. Today, top-tier Merino rams can fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars, with elite breeding stock in Australia and New Zealand occasionally exceeding the million-dollar mark. The reason lies in the fleece, incredibly fine fibers that feel like silk yet insulate better than any synthetic fabric. This wool breathes in heat and cold, making it prized by designers and outdoor apparel giants like Icebreaker and Smartwool. Beyond the luxury fashion market, Merinos also dominate sustainable textiles, proving that high-quality natural fibers still have a massive global market. In regions like Australia's New South Wales and Western Australia, a single Merino stud ram with perfect fiber consistency, low micron count, and strong genetics can shape the profitability of entire flocks across continents. But the Merino's story isn't just about comfort, it's about careful breeding and scientific precision. Top breeders now use genomic selection, scanning DNA markers to identify animals that produce finer and denser fleece without compromising body condition. This fusion of tradition and technology has made the Merino a biological masterpiece. When the Australian ram, Syndicate, sold for nearly $500,000, it wasn't because of size or muscle. It was because of the genetic promise woven into every strand of its wool. The Merino continues to dominate global demand, with markets in Japan, Italy, and the United States hungry for garments spun from this legendary fleece. It's a reminder that in the world of farming, true value often lies in invisible threads. Moving from the world of wool to that of meat, the Texel sheep from the Netherlands stands tall as a global powerhouse of lean lamb production. Originally from the island of Texel, this breed is revered for its heavily muscled frame and excellent feed efficiency. Texels are known for producing dense, tender meat with minimal fat, meeting the growing consumer demand for high-protein, low-fat diets. The breed's carcass quality has made it the preferred sire line for crossbreeding programs around the world, from Europe to New Zealand and South America. In the global livestock trade, Texel rams have broken records at auctions, like the British ram, Double Diamond, which sold for a staggering £367,500, around $490,000, setting a world record for any sheep sale. The Texel's rise to millionaire status is rooted in genetics as much as in demand. The breed's muscle composition, especially in the loin and hindquarters, is unparalleled, giving it a yield advantage of up to 10% more lean meat than most other breeds. For commercial sheep farmers, that translates to real money. But for elite breeders, owning top Texel bloodlines means entering a world where each lamb represents potential profit and prestige. These sheep are carefully conditioned, groomed, and evaluated with almost artistic precision, combining the aesthetics of livestock shows with the economics of global protein markets. In modern agriculture, Texels are proof that muscle can be just as valuable as fine fiber, and that perfection, when achieved, has a price tag that rivals racehorses. In contrast to the heavy-set Texel, the Dorper sheep tells a story of adaptability and entrepreneurial genius. Originating in South Africa, the Dorper was developed from crossing Dorset Horn and Blackhead Persian sheep to create a breed that could thrive in arid, semi-desert conditions. The result was a hardy, fast-growing animal with a smooth hair coat that sheds naturally, eliminating the need for shearing. While Dorpers may not produce high-end wool, their true value lies in meat production efficiency and environmental resilience. These sheep can survive and even thrive on sparse forage where other breeds would fail. The Dorper's global expansion has been nothing short of remarkable. From Australia to Brazil, and from the Middle East to the United States, this breed's adaptability makes it a star in regions facing climate change and resource scarcity. Top Dorper rams in South Africa have fetched well over $300,000, with elite genetics selling internationally for millions in cumulative trade. What buyers are investing in isn't just an animal, it's a blueprint for sustainable farming. The Dorper's ability to reproduce year-round, mature quickly, and produce high-quality carcasses with minimal maintenance has made it a modern farming miracle. In countries facing drought and fluctuating markets, this breed represents stability and profitability, showing that the future of agriculture depends as much on resilience as on performance. Equally fascinating is the Suffolk sheep, a breed that merges British tradition with global commercial value. Recognized by their black faces and legs, Suffolks have long been considered one of the finest terminal sire breeds for meat production. Originally developed in the 18th century by crossing Norfolk Horn ewes with Southdown rams, Suffolks became known for rapid growth rates, strong legs, and superior carcass yield. In the United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States, elite Suffolk genetics are now worth fortunes, especially in competitive breeding circles. Rams with proven performance data, fast growth rates, excellent feed conversion, and ideal muscle conformation, have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Suffolk's strength lies in its consistency. It has the kind of predictability that farmers love and meat processors depend on. Whether in intensive feedlots or open pastures, Suffolks deliver uniform carcasses, a key factor for premium meat contracts. The breed has also gained attention in recent years for its hybrid vigor when crossed with wool breeds, creating offspring that combine the best of both worlds, quality meat and marketable fleece. For large-scale lamb producers, investing in Suffolk bloodlines is not just about performance but also reputation. Top show rams in national competitions are often the stars of multi-million-dollar breeding operations, making Suffolks one of the most commercially secure breeds in the sheep world. Yet, beyond the classic powerhouses, there exists a rarer, almost mythical name in luxury agriculture, the Valais Blacknose sheep from Switzerland. Often called the world's cutest sheep, these black-faced, long-wooled beauties are more than just photogenic. They are among the most valuable small ruminants on the planet. Native to the Swiss Alps, the Valais Blacknose combines a hardy mountain temperament with exceptionally soft, curly wool. Historically, they were prized for both their fleece and their ability to endure the harsh alpine winters, but today they are symbols of rural charm and luxury farming. As they gained social media fame, interest skyrocketed among collectors and breeders. Import restrictions and their limited population have made them extremely rare outside Europe, driving prices through the roof. In the United Kingdom, top Valais Blacknose breeding pairs have sold for over $100,000, and embryos and semen from elite lines are traded at premium rates across the globe. Their popularity in the US, New Zealand, and Australia has exploded, with farmers eager to cash in on this breed's blend of cuteness and profitability. The Valais Blacknose represents a new kind of agricultural market, one driven not just by traditional farming metrics but by lifestyle branding, agritourism, and luxury niche marketing. Their value extends beyond their wool or meat, it's tied to emotional appeal and visual recognition, a reminder that in today's world, even livestock can become global influencers. Together, these breeds, the Merino, Texel, Dorper, Suffolk, and Valais Blacknose, illustrate the diverse ways sheep have evolved from humble farm animals into international assets. Each has carved its place in the global market through a unique combination of genetics, adaptability, and cultural influence. The Merino dominates the fashion world with luxury wool, the Texel sets the standard for lean meat, the Dorper leads in resilience and efficiency, the Suffolk defines reliability in breeding programs, and the Valais Blacknose captures hearts and wallets through rarity and charm. But what unites them all is human ambition. the tireless effort of breeders who refine bloodlines generation after generation in pursuit of perfection. Behind every million-dollar sheep is a story of patience, science, and vision. Breeding champions is not about chance but about data-driven precision, selective pairing, and a deep understanding of heritable traits. Farmers use genomic testing, performance recording, and even artificial intelligence to predict breeding outcomes. What once took decades of observation can now be refined in a few years, allowing for exponential improvement in flock performance. This innovation has turned traditional livestock farming into a high-stakes genetic business, where owning the right animal can alter the course of an entire industry. The economics behind these elite breeds are equally fascinating. The global sheep industry, worth over $150 billion annually, relies heavily on premium genetics. Elite studs act like brand names in the market. A single high-performing ram can sire hundreds of lambs, each carrying the same superior traits. That multiplier effect turns a $1 million ram into a genetic goldmine, spreading wealth across entire networks of farmers. Moreover, embryo transfer and artificial insemination have globalized the business, making it possible for a top Australian Merino or Dutch Texel to have offspring grazing in Africa, South America, or Asia without ever leaving its home country. Sustainability is another powerful driver. As climate conditions change and land resources shrink, demand is rising for breeds that can produce more with less. Dorpers and Suffocks excel in marginal environments, while Merinos adapt to both hot and cold climates. These traits are no longer just agricultural curiosities, they are survival tools for the future of livestock farming. Breeders who invest in resilience are also investing in food security. The ability of these sheep to thrive under challenging conditions ensures continuous meat and fiber production for millions of people worldwide. Culturally, sheep hold deep symbolic and practical value. They have shaped civilizations, sustained rural economies, and inspired countless traditions. But in the modern era, they also reflect how agriculture itself is changing, from survival to sophistication, from labor to legacy. Owning a $1 million sheep isn't just about wealth, it's about prestige, dedication, and mastery of a complex craft. These breeders are often multi-generational families whose knowledge runs as deep as their bloodlines. Their farms serve as living laboratories where the boundaries of animal genetics are constantly tested and expanded. When you look at these $1 million sheep, you see more than animals, you see the living intersection of art, science, and economy. Each breed represents a different approach to excellence. The Merino perfect softness, the Texel perfect strength, the Dorper perfect survival, the Suffolk perfect's reliability, and the Valais Blacknose perfect's beauty. Together, they redefine what livestock can mean in the 21st century. For the average farmer, the idea of owning such elite animals might seem distant, but their influence is felt everywhere. Crossbreeding programs, regional improvement schemes, and open genetic markets ensure that even small producers benefit from top-tier genetics. Whether through improved wool quality, faster lamb growth, or better adaptation to local conditions, the impact of these breeds trickles down to every level of the industry. That democratization of excellence is one of the most exciting developments in modern agriculture. And that wraps up our journey into the fascinating world of $1 million sheep breeds. From the legendary Merino's silky wool to the Texel's record-breaking muscle, the hardy Dorper's resilience, the dependable Suffolk strength, and the rare beauty of the Valais Blacknose, each of these breeds tells a story of excellence, patience, and innovation. They prove that farming today isn't just about raising animals, it's about mastering genetics, sustainability, and global markets. These are not just sheep, they're living investments, shaping the future of agriculture one lamb at a time. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more insights into the world's most valuable livestock, and let me know in the comments which breed impressed you the most. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the hidden wealth of the farming world.